Okay, so third grade, welcome back to our grade level link, and we are in the woods today. It was such a nice day, I thought I'd come outside and work, and I happen to have a little tabletop desk that I like to bring with me. So I have my paper, and we're gonna need today, I have a bag of stuff here, so I have to grab it out. I have my trusty ruler. I love this ruler. I got it in the dollar store. And I think I might have showed it to you before in another video, but I just love the right angle, and I love that it gives you centimeters and it gives you inches, so it has a lot of different functions on it for just one piece. So I love this ruler. And I also have a sharpener, and I have a pencil, and I also have some Sharpies, because obviously today we're working in black and white. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to pan you down a little bit, so you're not going to see my face, but you'll see my work surface here a bit better. Okay, and I have to sharpen my pencil. Got a little bit worn down, so I don't think this is going to stick too well on my desk here. So let me just hold it and get it going. There we go, look at that. One little turn and it did it. So I'll put this guy right here. Okay, so we're going to do a really cool black and white illusion where it's going to look like a staircase going up into a tunnel. Okay, so the first thing I want you to do is, and what I'll do is I'll turn my paper around like that so you can see. All right, so I'll try to work upside down and see if that works. So the first thing I want to do is take my ruler, and I want to build a staircase going up. Okay, now if I was being extremely accurate, I could measure this, and I think I will, because I happen to have the thin part of my ruler. So I'm going to use that as my guide. And again, boys and girls, I'm working upside down, so it may be a little bit harder to do. But you put a line across like that. All right, see how I did that? And now you want to leave a little space on the side. Okay. And then you want to draw a new line like this. Okay. So you're basically making rectangles, but the rectangles are going to shrink in size as they work their way up. So let me put a couple on, and then you'll see what I mean. So now I move into my next step, which goes in a little bit further, because this is supposed to look like we're looking at the stairs from the front. Okay, so the stairs have to shrink as they're moving away from me. And another little trick to making this look more realistic is, as you draw your rectangles, make them get a little bit thinner each time you move up a step, because that will give you the illusion that your eye is seeing it from the bottom of the staircase. Okay? Now again, if you want it to be really exact, you can measure, but I think I'm good with just using my eyeball here. Okay? Because your eyeball is a really good tool, and if you trust it, it will let you measure things pretty accurately. You have to sometimes use your instincts when you draw. So I'm getting close to the top of my staircase here, so I want to get a little bit thinner. And I will show you what it looks like when I'm done, I promise. I just want to get them started for you here. Okay. So I'm almost at the top of my staircase. Do you see? Let me move my sharpener. Do you see how the stairs get a little bit thinner as they work their way up? Okay. Okay. So now, for the next step of our illusion, is what we're going to do is we're going to create circles behind the stairs to look like they're going into a tunnel, kind of like the Twilight Zone. So, if you're not good at drawing circles, a little trick to get you started is in my bag here. Whoops, have to get another one. I brought a cup with me outside. So I can take my cup and I can just trace it just like this. To get that circle started. You see that? And now what I want to do is I'm going to use my eye. Just keep creating donuts inside that cup. See how that got me started? And now I'm going to keep that and make it grow outward. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a Sharpie for this, but if you don't have a Sharpie at home, you can use a pencil's fine. And I'm going to color the circles black, white, black, white, black, white, all the way up to the top. Okay? And that's going to give me the illusion that the stairs are moving into a tunnel. Okay? So I'll start with the first one being black. Next one's white, and I have to go around the shape of the staircase. So what I like to do, just to show you, I'm going to hold it up, is I like to outline what I'm going to color first. So you can see I took my time and I have my background done, and you can see how the stairs are ready for the next step. So the next step will need your pencil, okay? And what you're gonna do on each riser, because you're not looking at the actual step, you're looking at the part that elevates the step. That's called the riser, okay? You want to go from dark to light and then back to dark. So you're creating a fade, almost like a value scale. Now we learned about the value scale in our first week when we went on our field trip with Matt. So you can always go back to that video. I always keep all the videos online. Okay? So I'm going to use my pencil and I'll show you what I'm going to do. I'll start with the big one down here. Is I'm going to use my pencil to shade the step, get lighter, and then start getting dark on the other side, and then shade on the other side. And when the steps get to the middle there, the riser, let it fade and get lighter. So do you see how I did that? And if I want, I can rub it with my finger, and if I can also, I can take my, if I want, I can take my pencil eraser to help feather it out a little bit. And do you see how the step has some shadow on it? So when you get to the top of the riser, just darken that line a bit. So that way you see it separate from the step down below. Okay? So I'm going to work my way up and I'll show it to you when I'm done. So let me grab my Sharpie again. Let me fix this spot right here. There. So boys and girls, do you see how I was able to create a pretty cool optical illusion by using just black and white? So give it a try. I might add some more shadowing onto my steps, but as an artist, sometimes you have to take a step back and look at it and re-evaluate it. Mine looks a little different outside. I bet if I take it inside where the light is different, it might look different. I think what I might do is darken the steps a bit more where the lines going up are. Let me try that right now and see if it looks any different. The line of it, yes, I like that. See the difference? So boys and girls, give the optical illusion a try. It's a lot of fun. You can email me a picture at pricet@proriver.org. And if you master the project and you'd like to try another one, you can certainly click on another grade level to see what they're doing as well. So I hope you had fun using a pencil, a piece of paper, and a Sharpie. Give it a try, and I hope you have fun. I'll see you next week, boys and girls. Have a great week.